Hey yogis, welcome to my YouTube channel, Kim Khan Yoga. I've got a huge library of videos for you to watch. If this is your first time here, make sure that you like and subscribe for my channel. Today's class is going to be foundational. So we are going to go through our Sun A, our Sun B, and what we call a Sun C, which is a little creative sequence. We'll touch on our Warrior 1, our Warrior 2. This is great for beginners or if you're just looking to fine tune some of those foundational poses that you find in many yoga classes. Again, my name is Kim, so if you are new here, welcome. We're going to get started on our backs. So let's go ahead, lower down, and get started. So no props needed today. We'll just start to lower down, right? And take a few breaths, right? Just really allow yourself to start to show up on your space. That might look like adjusting the hips, maybe wiggling the toes, gripping the mat with the finger pads, right? Just to land, to feel where you're at. The eyes might start to close down. And these four corners of the mat, the space to hold you, to support you for the duration of your practice, just allow yourself to land, right? Start to notice the breath. Where does the body expand as you breathe in? Maybe it's by the belly or the ribs. But also, where do you soften? Right? Notice the softening on the exhale. Simply breathing in space and then allowing yourself to soften into the space that you create. And we build this connection between our breath and our body, right? Because that's how we move. We connect our movements with our inhales, with our exhales. So start by just noticing, right? Yoga, that connection of breath, body, but also the mind. So you can tap into the mind. See if you have any little thoughts still running through your head, anything that you're maybe ready to set aside, at least for these next few minutes on your mat. Maybe it's deeper. Maybe you want to let go of something in life. Maybe it's control, doubt, fear. Maybe it's just tension, right, in the muscles. But you can also set an intention for your practice, right? What do you want to bring more of? Clarity, strength, compassion, consistency. Whatever that one word is, whatever it is you want to embody a little deeper. Let that be your anchor for your practice. Anytime the mind wanders, something to come back to. We've got 3 more breaths just to show up. Take an open mouth exhale. Help detox what's ready to go. 2 more in. Let it go. Breathe in what you want, that intention. And let go what's ready to leave. Good, and then we'll start to just come to the breath, breathing in and out through your nose now, right? Seal the lips. We call this ujjayi breath. That's that constriction, that action in the throat to bring the air in and out. Building a little heat. Keep that breath going through your practice today. Jumping back into a normal breath anytime you need one. Let's take the arms long, reach. And exhale, hug your knees in. Take a little pause left and right for your rocks. Feel the hips flatten, settle to the ground. And then pause. Let's send left leg long. Drop your heel to the ground, both hands to your right knee. Take a breath in, work to fill your belly up. As you exhale, squeeze your right knee a little closer. Remembering to keep both toes pointed up. The exhale, adding that squeeze in. One more breath in, belly fills. Exhale, squeeze your knee closer. Inhale, soften your squeeze. And exhale, drop your knee open to the right, left hand coming wide. Now move with your breath when you're ready. And inhale lifts your knee up through center. Left hand, right knee. Exhale, twist. Right arm opens to a T and you cross the body over. Slow inhale, let the belly fill. And slow exhale, let the belly soften. Right, not forcing anything here, but just rotating the spine to begin our movements. Inhale lifts you through center. Exhale, switch it out. Inhale, fill your belly up. Exhale, squeeze your left knee in. 2 more times. Inhale, fill. Exhale, squeeze. Both toes pointed upwards. Last round here. Inhale to soften your squeeze. Exhale, let the knee open. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Inhale, up through center, right hand, left knee. Exhale, find a twist. Soft breath, let it be slow, let it find your belly. Soft belly, let the twist happen. Good, move with your breath. Inhale through center. Exhale, both knees in. Good. Find some little adjustments, backs of the hips. Send your feet up to the sky. We point and flex. Stretch the calves, the shins. Give the ankles some rolls. The legs might come a little wider so the ankles and feet have room to spin. Get those little cracks out. Good. Meet through center. Bend your knees, chin to your chest. Squeeze it in. And then rock and roll. Right? Build a little momentum. Keep your chin to your chest so that you can keep this C shape in the spine. Good. Last one here, we find tabletop position. You can find all 4s, however best suits you. Bring your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Spread your fingers as wide as you can and grip the mat with all 10 finger pads. Good. As you inhale, lower the belly, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round your back. Exhale, brings the belly in towards the spine, chin to chest. Your cat-cows, inhale, lowers your belly, lifts chin and tail. Exhale, round through the back, chin to chest. 3 more rounds. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. 2 more. Move with the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Really push through your shoulder blades. Right now, just using my cues for your breath as guidance today. This is your last round. You move when your breath is ready, right? Just let my cues be a simple guide. Nice neutral spine, gaze to the mat. Tuck your toes under and exhale, take a little rock, push back. You should feel a nice stretch to the soles of your feet. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, push it back. Good, back to the front. Take a little pause here. We're going to bring that left knee in slightly. Untuck through the back toes, kick your right foot back. Now you can have a lift. You can have toes to the ground here. These are all little options, right? If you feel anything pinching, anything uncomfortable, you keep that toe down. But if you want that spinal balance to start tapping in here, you might float the heel. You might reach your left arm long. Take a big breath in. Hold on your exhale, really empty the belly, let the ribs hug in. Feel that right shoulder get stable. It's only one more inhale. One more exhale, so strong. Left hand drops. Your right toes cross outside the back ankle. Look over your left shoulder, find that right foot. Full breath in, right side opens. Full breath out. Good, inhale, look forward. Big movement here. Exhale, lift your back foot, tap your right knee to your right elbow. It's okay if it doesn't touch. Inhale, kick back, look and tap. Exhale, knee towards that top right arm. Inhale, push it back. Exhale, tap it in. Good. Set your right knee down. Let's take it opposite side. Left toes could be back. You could stay here, find some rocks. Or if you're ready and want to add that spinal balance in, left wrist is under the left shoulder. So make sure you've got that stack. Lift your left foot, reach your right arm. We've got 3 breaths. Inhales to reach. Exhale, empty the belly, the ribs. Feel your shoulders get stronger. Yes, one more in. Strong core, exhale. You've got your last inhale here. Exhale, right arm down, left toes outside the back ankle to look over your right shoulder. Just here to notice how the inhales bring a little more space to that left side. And release and surrender on the exhale. One more in. One more out. Inhale, gaze goes forward. Exhale, back knee taps front left elbow. Inhale, kick it back, take a look. Exhale, tap it in. One more time, inhale back. Exhale, tap, hold it in, take one inhale. Exhale, drop your knee down, tuck your toes. Exhale, push it back, little stretch, look to the top. Inhale, float forward, lift your knees, lift your hips, ears between biceps, gaze between your inner thighs, downward facing dog. So we're in this upside down V shape here, right? Your fingertips spread nice and wide. This is going to help our wrist grip through the finger pads, soften through the chest. Allow a bend in your knees, maybe feel the hips lift up and back. Soften through the backs of the legs. We've got 3 more breaths here. This is a full back body opener. Inhales, lengthening you from crown to tailbone. And exhale, soften the muscles all the way down the backs of the legs, the heels. One more in. One more out. Inhale, gaze to your hands, bend the knees. Thanks to take some baby steps to a forward fold. Remember, the knees can be completely bent. Good. Keep the knees bent. Focus on hinging at your hips. And then tuck your chin to your chest. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Let the neck muscles soften. Find stillness. Feel the crown of your head pull towards the ground. And then slowly hands to your shins. Straight arms, straight back, straight legs, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees. Find that forward fold all the way down, chin to chest. Inhale, sweep up, bend the knees to get there. Reach up high, stand tall, palms touch. And exhale, hands to your heart. Take a breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Give the knees a little bend. Feel the toes on the mat, the heels on the mat, and bring the arms down to your side body. Good. Now you stay right where you're at, facing the short edge of the mat. I'll turn just to face you for a few moments. As you breathe in, we're going to sweep the arms up, get really tall, palms, fingertips touch. And as you exhale, lean to your left, reach the right arm over. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, lift up, facing the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend the knees. Inhale, lift, halfway, hands to shins, nice long back. Exhale, fold, step your left foot back. Drop your back knee, untuck your back toes, check in, make sure knee and ankle are stacked. Big inhale, sweep up, supported low lunge. Now biceps frame your ears, and your exhale engages your inner thighs. Full inhale, feel the spine lengthen. Full exhale, control through the legs. Some of us might want a deeper hip hinge and opening through that hip flexor. If that's for you, an exhale can soften your hips forward. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. One more. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, frame your foot, lift your back knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up. You've got your runner's twist. Exhale, top fingertips tap your left wrist. Inhale, pull it up like a bow and arrow. Take your time. Exhale, tap. Now we're moving slow here with your breath. Inhale, reach. And exhale, tap. One more time, all the way up. Pause. Circle the hand back. Look at the ground. Frame your foot. Step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise. Sweep up high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweeps up. Exhale, folds down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. Drop your back knee. Untuck your back toes. Check your ankle and knee are stacked. Big breath in. Sweep up. Supported low lunge. Stay or let the exhale soften your hips forward. Inhale is lengthening through your spine. Exhale, stabilizing your inner thighs. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, soften down. That runner's twist. Back knee lifts. Right hand down, left arm high. Pause for an inhale. Exhale, tap. Move with your breath. 3 rounds. Inhale, open. Complete breath in. Exhale, complete breath out. One more up. One more down. We meet left fingertips high. Breathe in. Exhale, circle back. Frame your foot. Pause. Step your left foot back. We're in a high plank. Now this is a good place to pause. If you feel anything in the lower back, great thing to do. Drop the knees. That adds back support. We're all just holding knees up or low. Taking a breath in, can you feel your ribs get wider? Taking a breath out, can you feel your core get stronger? One more in. Exhale, we all drop our knees. Take that inhale, hinge forward an inch. Elbows connect to ribs as we bend for a chaturanga. Inhale, lift back up. Just 2 more push-ups. Exhale, elbows to ribs, chin forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Now take your time. Pause. I know. Chin to the mat. Slide your hips down. Inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, lower down, hands under your shoulders. Inhale, lift and look to the front, baby cobra. Exhale, soften down. Hands go back outside the ribs. Squeeze your elbows in, straight arms. Inhale, lifts you up. Good, now engage your glutes. Push to the tops of your feet. The thighs float. As you exhale, massage the tops of their toes as the hips lift. Then flip them back under. You're in your downward facing dog, that V shape. Full inhale, lengthen your spine. Complete exhale, soften your legs. 2 more, fill up. 1 more, let go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, knees bend. Step to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold down low. Inhale, rise, sweep up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, right hand drops, left arm leans, lateral bend. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, left side, reach to the right. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, knees bend, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, left foot back. Drop your back knee, untuck your back toes. Inhale, lift high. Hold or let the exhale soften hips forward. Inhale, add length. Exhale, frame your foot, lift your back knee. Inhale, runner's twist. Exhale, frame your foot, step it back. Inhale, push forward on your toes, option to drop your knees. Your exhale, elbows bend to ribs, chin to the mat. Untuck your toes, slither your heart up, reach and straighten the arms. Exhale, massage the tops of the feet as the hips lift, downward facing dog. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, soften your legs, knees can bend, hips stay lifted. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold down low. Inhale, sweep up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold low. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, right foot back. Back knee drops, toes untuck. Inhale, sweep up high. Exhale, option to soften hips forward. Inhale, we all lengthen up. Exhale, frame front foot, lift back knee. Inhale, runner's twist high. Exhale, frame your foot, high plank or knees down low. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, flip your toes, lift your heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Heels soften to the mat. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, pause. Knees bend even stronger, like you're setting up for a wall sit. We find our chair pose, sweep the arms up, lift the chest high, sink through your hips. Hands find your heart. Give the toes a little wiggle. Weight stays at your heels. Now soften your toes and start to bring awareness up the legs into the hips. A lot of us naturally pop the booty back because we're trying to sit. That's okay, but let's find this tailbone. I want you to curl it under. Feel your heart lift. I know those quads just fired up. Use your breath here. Inhale, float up an inch. Exhale, allow the depth. Only 2 more like that. Inhale, float up. Exhale, sink low. 1 more float. Sink for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, stand, reach high. Exhale, open arm twist. Right hand back, left arm forward. Inhale, left arm high, back arm low, exalted arms. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the front of your space to touch. Inhale, reach up, open. Exhale, cactus your arms, elbows to ribs. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, open arm twist, left hand back. Inhale, right arm high, left arm low. Exhale, windmill the hands, reach to the front. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, elbows to ribs, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, fingertips to the ground, bend the knees. Step your left foot back, pause. We're finding a 45-degree angle with our back foot. A bend in our front knee, stand up tall, warrior 1. Sink into your front knee. Have your ankle and knee stacked. Then bring your awareness into your back foot. You're pushing through the pinky edge of your back foot. That might pull this left hip open. Engage your left glute and see if that helps square the hips towards the front. It's okay if they're not perfect. Take a breath in. Feel the fingertips reach high. As you exhale, feel the belly empty, the ribs hug in. 1 more breath in, your warrior 1. 1 more breath out, so strong. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Good. That next breath out, frame your foot. Lift to the ball of your back foot. Hands to the ground, right foot back, hips go high. Full breath in, down dog. Full breath out. Inhale, look forward. Step your left foot through. Adjust, ankle and knee stack. 45-degree angle, back foot. Keep your front knee bend. Inhale, sweep up. Ground through the pinky edge of your back foot. Engage your right glute. Feel the hips squeeze. Sink to your left knee. Breathe in. Spine lengthens. Exhale. Core engages through center. You've got 1 more in. 1 more out. Big inhale, reach. Slow exhale. Frame your foot. Ball of the back toes. Step forward. Chin to chest. Forward fold. Inhale, sweep high. Let's do it again. Exhale, chair pose. Full breath in, float up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach forward. We're adding on. Exhale, pull the right hand back and twist. Sweep your back arm forward, palms touch. Exhale, pull it back and open the heart. Inhale, back to the front, palms touch, stand tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, palms to the ground, left foot back, 45 degrees. Right knee bends, breathe up high, warrior 1. Exhale, right back down, ball of your back foot, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left foot front, right foot low. Inhale high, warrior 1. Exhale, hold. 1 more in. 1 more out. Last lift here. Exhale all the way down, downward facing dog. Step it back. Inhale, find your high plank. Take a check in. If hips are still lifted, this is a sign to step your feet back. Find that high plank. And this is where you're set up for that perfect downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Next, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. So you'll notice you just went ankle and knee stepped. You'll frame your front foot, stay lifted on the ball of your back toe. Bend your right knee. Inhale, sweep up. It's a high lunge. Now our back toes are there as a balance point. The work is in our front leg. So how light can you be on the left back toes? One more breath in, get that length. Exhale, left heel drops down and we open to our warrior two. So pushing through the pinky edge of your back foot, ankle and knee stacked in the bent front leg, reaching through your fingertips, softening through your shoulders. Take a look at your front middle finger. Flip your front palm. Breathe in, lift your front hand, lower your back arm. Reverse warrior. Full inhale. Feel the side body open. Full exhale. Keep that bend in your front knee. And as you exhale, top elbow, front knee, side angle. Spin your palm towards the long edge of your mat and reach your left arm high. Shoulders stack. Option to stay right here, or maybe reach your right hand inside of that right foot. You might have to get a little wider in your stance. Again, another option to pause or drop left arm over ear. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Now, as we exhale, we push into our front foot. Big inhale, lift. Straighten your right leg and reach the right arm up. Feel this right hip open. Full inhale. Full exhale. Good. As you inhale, lift the arms up. Turn your front toes to the long edge of your mat and allow a wide-legged fold. Hands find your space under your shoulders. Angle the toes inward. Heels out, slight adjustment. Take a little half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your elbows. Tuck your chin to your chest. And let the crown of your head hang heavy. One inhale. One exhale. Hands under shoulders, breathe in, lift halfway. Good, toes point to the long edge of the mat. You bend your back knee, the left side for a side lunge. Now we'll yogi walk our hands. That's a crisscross of the hands to the top of our space. Both toes point to the front. Hands inside of your front foot. Heel toe your front foot wide, lizard pose. Drop your back knee and tuck through the back toes. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, reach to the back. Slowly circle everything forward. Stay right here. Enjoy your lizard's pose. Or if you'd like to lengthen through your front hamstring, you can find a lizard split, straightening your front leg, softening your chest and chin. So good. Inhale, look forward, bend your front knee. If you took that split, we all meet in our lizard's pose, lifting that back knee. Good. Heel toe your right foot to the center of your mat. Right hand framing your foot. Step the right foot back slow. You're in that high plank. Exhale, lift your hips high. Right foot center of your space. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, maybe you round the shoulders, make space to step through. Now, if you find yourself back here, I just want you to heel toe your foot forward. Get it there however you need. Scoot those toes. We frame our front foot. We put little weight into that back toe. So inhale, you sweep high, high lunge. Sink to your front knee. Heel is stacked over the ball of your back toe. One more in, lengthen. One more out, stay steady. One more in. Exhale, warrior two. Back heel lowers, arms to a T. Gaze to your front fingers. You reach and lengthen. Exhale, soften the shoulders down. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior, left side opening. Keep a bend in your front knee. As you breathe in, can you lengthen the top arm? Steady. One more in. Exhale, elbow to knee, side angle, right arm to sky. Elbow to knee, your left hand spins to the long edge. Open the shoulders. Stay here, or option a soften hand down to the mat inside your left foot. You might take a wider stance with your back foot. As you exhale, right arm over the ear. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lots of muscle here. Push to your front foot. Maybe take a little bend. Inhale, two straight legs. Reverse triangle. Reaching your top arm. Just letting that left leg open. Full inhale. Full exhale. Good, lift up. Turn your front toes to the long edge of your mat. And as you exhale, you find that wide-legged fold, long edge of your mat. Chin to your chest, crown hanging heavy. Hands under your shoulders for support. Take a breath in. Let your head be heavy on that breath out. Find your hands under your shoulders. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, right knee bends. You find that side lunge. Crisscross your hands to find the top of your space. Lizard's pose, spin that left toe wide. Heel toe your left foot wide. Hands inside the front foot. Back knee drops, toes untuck. Stay in your lizard lunge. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, reach to the back. Inhale, circle forward, hands inside your foot, stay. Or come with me for your half split. Exhale, walking hands back, straightening the front leg. Breathe in. Let go. Two more breaths here, whichever variation you chose. One more in. One more out. Good, let's all meet in our lizard pose. Look forward, bend the front knee, come to your hands. We lift up through the back knee. Bring your front foot to the center of your mat. Hands framing foot. Step back, you're in your high plank. Find it. Take a big breath in. Hold on your exhale. Inhale, push forward on your toes. Exhale, chaturanga, option to drop knees. Inhale, lift your heart up, find the tops of your feet. Exhale, hips go high, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Soft heels, exhale. One more in. One more out. Left foot finds the center of your space. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through. Inhale, high lunge, pause. We're taking all the same movements, moving with our breath. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, open, warrior two. Back heel drops. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, elbow to knee. Side angle, left arm high. Inhale, reach it up, reverse your triangle. Exhale, wide-legged fold, front toes turn in, both hands to ground. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, back knee bends. Inhale, chest lifts, lizard pose, top of your space. Heel toe your front foot wide. Drop your back knee and tuck through the back toes. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, reach to the back. Slowly circle everything forward. Lift the heart, rock it back. Inhale, right back to the front. Lift your back knee, heel toe your foot through center. I'll step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, lift your heart, pick your back bend. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through. Find your foundation. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, elbow to knee, right arm high, side angle. Inhale, reverse your triangle, two straight legs. Exhale, toes in, wide-legged fold. Set up with a half lift, breathe in. Exhale, back knee bends, side lunge. Inhale, lift, find the top of your space, lizard pose, heel toe your front foot wide. Back knee drops, toes untuck. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, reach to the back. Inhale, circle forward, hands inside your foot, stay. Or exhale, half split, rock back, soft chest, soft chin. One inhale, one exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, front knee bends, we all meet here. Lift your back knee, bring your left foot to the center of your space. Step back, find your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing. Full breath in. Full breath out. Last inhale here. Exhale, knees drop down. Child's pose, big toes together. Your knees are as wide as the mat as the hips push towards your heels. Your chest will soften, fingers to hips reach forward, and the forehead finds the mat. Here for a few rounds of breath, letting all of the energy that we moved just settle in, filling all the way up. Open mouth, let it go. Two more, make space, fill belly between thighs. And let your heart just melt nice and open and protected against the ground. Your last inhale. And last exhale. Grip the mat with your finger pads. Slowly round yourself up. Hands find their way under your shoulders. Knees hug in. And we sweep the legs off to one side. Find a seated position. We'll bring the legs long. Good. Find your sitting bones. Place your hands outside of your hips, your fingertips facing forward. You're going to roll one shoulder back and then roll the other shoulder back. Take a breath in, get a little taller. Exhale, let the belly empty. Now gaze can close down or maybe take a look at your shins, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Toes are pointed towards the body. And you can listen to my cues here. As you inhale, both arms sweep up. You'll feel the spine get even taller as you reach up, palms face each other. Take a breath in, you get taller. And as you exhale, all the muscles fall into place as the air leaves the belly. Abdomen, spine, all supported. One more in, get tall. Exhale, let the air leave, let everything fall into place with this perfect posture. One more in, I know it takes a little work. And one more out. Good, now start to reach your fingertips forward until the arms are shoulder height. Turn your palms down. And as you exhale, it's like you're sliding your fingertips in front of you, reaching towards the top. You're just hinging at your hips, right? So it's 1/4 of an inch, maybe less. Let your fingertips find the ground. And we're going to work on making space at this front part of our hip. Inhale, it's like a half lift, straight arms, straight back. And exhale, elbows bend, pull your chin towards your toes. You're just hinging. Good. Now, re-straighten the arms. See how much further you've gone. One more in, find that little lift. Exhale, elbows bend, chin forward. Even if it's just 1/8 of an inch this time, pause. Now this is where I encourage 99% of us to take those bent knees. So slide one heel in until your thighs support your torso, and then bring the other one in. You might even find yourself shimmy up a little bit to take another little inhale. And then exhale, I want you to round the spine over the legs. Almost like you're draping the spine, letting it round, supported by your legs. Chin towards your chest. Taking a full inhale. Open mouth exhale here. Let the resistance leave. Let the legs soften. Let the feet soften. Notice how when you breathe in, the lungs fill your back body. And that open mouth exhale, you get closer to gravity. And for these last 3 breaths, you turn your palms upward, taking all of the work out of your arms and just letting the spine round. Each vertebrae opening to release any little tension or tightness. Your last inhale. Audible sigh, let it out. Your fingertips find the ground and you stay for a moment. Moving in slow motion, push your finger pads to the ground and slowly walk your hands back outside your hips, unwinding the spine nice and tall. Lift up the chin, the crown. And as you exhale, let the legs soften. Taking that bend out of the knees, walk the hands back. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Then you can keep eyes closed or flicker them open as we transition to our backs. Our knees will bend, feet to the ground. Slide your hips towards your heels and slowly bring yourself to the mat. All of us meeting on our backs, however you need to get there. But when you land, keep the knees bent for a moment, turn the palms down. Right, maybe just take an inch rock side to side, letting the hips land. And then pause. If you've got anything at the back of your head, a ponytail, a clip, it's a great time to move that out of the way so that the back of the head can just be flat against the ground. You'll walk your heels closer to your glutes and check in with your knees. They should be about hips width distance apart. So most likely, maybe bringing them in slightly, palms face down outside the hips, and then pay attention to the lower back here, right? If it's arched, I want you to curl your tailbone up and push the lower back into the mat. Palms outside your hips. Take a breath in and keep curling your tailbone upward until the spine starts to lift. Push into your heels. Lift the hips high, balance on your shoulder, bridge pose. Big inhale, watch the belly fill up. Exhale, lift the hips 1 inch higher. Engage your inner thighs. You've got one more in. One more out, lifted. In this next exhale, you slowly roll your spine down, letting each vertebrae unwind, tailbone the last to hit the mat. And when the hips land, you take a breath in, that lower back might arch again. And exhale, knees to your chest. Pause for an inhale. And stay for an exhale. Finding happy baby, we'll lift our feet. Reach for the outer edges of your feet while the knees open towards the underarms. You work to keep tailbone and back of the head flat to the mat here, maybe inviting little rocks left and right. Take a little pause, release the feet, hug the knees back in, legs drop forward, feet to the mat. Feet are about as wide as your mat here, so you've got a little wider stance in your legs. Arms open to a T with these football post arms. So 2 bent elbows. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, knees drop to the left. And you stay for 1 whole inhale. Complete exhale. Moving with your breath, and inhale finds your center as you lift. And an exhale drops your knees opposite side for a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, knees float up through center. Pause on your exhale. Start to lengthen one leg at a time, taking up space on your mat for our final resting pose of Shavasana. Using this time at the end of every yoga practice to digest, to absorb the work that we've put in. So let yourself be soft, get any wiggles out. Find how you're comfortable. Maybe it's the arms down or a hand on the heart or belly. Notice how you can feel the belly float up on the breath in and get softer on the breath out. Getting those last little wiggles out, licking your lips, letting the jaw soften. And that space between your brow relaxing just 5% more, almost like the eyebrows were allowed to melt towards your ears. And for these last few moments, you give your mind permission to do absolutely nothing. Trusting and knowing I will awaken you when our class has ended. If you know you would like to rest here longer, now is a good time to pause the video. resting in your stillness. Bringing awareness back to the breath. Notice that cool air filling up through the nose. The temperature of the warm air leaving the body. Small movements to your fingers, your toes. Notice the space, feel the finger pads, roll your wrist, roll your ankles. And take that full body stretch, big inhale, reach yourself long. Breathe deep, stretch long. And as you exhale, hands to knees, knees to your chest. Stay for one more breath in, find alignment and clarity. The exhale, grounding, balancing. We'll roll over to one side, making our way to a seated position. We'll meet with our eyes closed and hands to the side body. Turn your palms up. Give yourself a moment to let all of the energy just melt from crown of head, down the face, the arms, through the shoulders, the body. All of that sensation and energy collecting by your hands. Remember the intention that you set at the beginning of practice. There with you through every breath. Challenge, discomfort, always there. Let your next inhale sweep the energy up. Hands lift, gathering the energy that feeds your intention to life. When your palms touch, you bring it all down to your heart space. That energy and your intention, yours to take with you off of your mat and into your world. Together we tuck chin to chest, bowing to say, Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kim Khan Yoga. I've got lots of free stuff on there for you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Namaste.